a massive transfer just happened. And that's only the beginning. Welcome to Tiki Taka Sport, your #1 source for breaking transfer news, football rumors, and the biggest stories from around the world. Every deal, every twist, every football headline. Subscribe now and stay one step ahead of every fan. Tiki Taka Sport, where football never stops. Real Madrid, led by Jose Mourinho, have shown significant interest in activating the newly penned release clause in Schlotterbeck's contract following the World Cup. The player's stance. Nico Schlotterbeck has quickly downplayed the heavy exit speculation, insisting that he remains entirely focused on his international duties with Germany before addressing any club-level futures. Juventus are considering a move for Franco Mastantuono on loan from Real Madrid. Real Madrid are open to sending the Argentine wonderkid out for regular first-team football and have begun exploring potential destinations. Juventus are weighing up whether Mastantuono would be the right fit for Luciano Spalletti's system before making a final decision. After spending the season on loan in Turkey and winning the Turkish Cup, Onana is returning to Manchester United. While Trabzonspor is highly keen on making his stay permanent, and Monaco has explored a move, United's strict £30 million, €35 million valuation has stalled direct negotiations. The hierarchy. If a permanent sale isn't agreed upon, Onana is expected to start next season as the secondary option behind Senne Lammens, who cemented his position as United's undisputed #1. Brighton and Hove Albion have launched an ambitious £30 million bid to secure the highly rated Croatian teenager from Tottenham. The player's preference? Despite massive interest from elite sides across Europe, Vušković is strongly favouring a move to the Amex. He views Brighton as the ideal platform for his immediate development and has already built a strong foundation of mutual trust with manager Fabian Hürzeler. The target. After walking away from an expensive pursuit of Nottingham Forest's Elliot Anderson, Manchester United have set their sights on Mamadou Sangaré as a more financially viable midfield addition. The competition, the Malian international, is fresh off a brilliant season where he helped RC Lens secure the Coupe de France and earn a spot in the UNFP League One Team of the Year. Lens value him at €40 million, but heavy interest from across Europe is expected to drive up the bidding war. Manchester United have identified Fulham's USMNT left-back Antonee Robinson as a priority target to reinforce their defence this summer. Robinson is viewed as immediate competition and a long-term successor to Luke Shaw. This move comes amid the expected departure of Tyrell Malacia and Michael Carrick's tactical plans to shift Patrick Dorgu into a more advanced role. Manchester United are keeping a close eye on Lewis Hall as they look to solve their long-standing left-back issues. The 21-year-old Newcastle defender is reportedly frustrated after being left out of England's World Cup squad. While Hall is open to an Old Trafford switch, Newcastle are expected to demand a hefty fee between £50 million and £60 million. Manchester City have made an initial inquiry for Malo Gusto as they explore right-back options ahead of next season. The French international is among several Chelsea players whose futures at Stamford Bridge are uncertain due to increasing competition for starting spots. City are monitoring his situation closely. Brentford have officially appointed Damien Duff as the club's new first-team assistant coach. The former Chelsea winger and League of Ireland winning manager returns to English football to work alongside head coach Keith Andrews ahead of the 2026/27 Premier League season. Real Madrid have made Joško Gvardiol their priority defensive target for the summer window. Having cooled interest in Riccardo Calafiori and Levi Colwill, Los Blancos view Gvardiol as their most attainable elite option. However, Manchester City remain determined to keep him and are actively pushing to tie the Croatian defender down to an improved contract. Barcelona are increasingly unlikely to trigger their permanent €30 million option to buy for Rashford before it expires. The arrival of Anthony Gordon has shifted the club's priorities, though Barca haven't completely ruled him out and may look into negotiating a fresh loan deal. Rashford prefers to stay in Spain, but his future remains wide open. Manchester United are increasingly confident they are leading the race to sign the Portuguese midfielder following initial contact. Despite interest from Arsenal and admiration from Real Madrid manager Jose Mourinho, Old Trafford is viewed as his most likely destination. West Ham are holding out for a hefty fee following their recent relegation. Manchester City remain determined to land the English midfielder, despite seeing a massive second bid worth a guaranteed £106 million plus add-ons rejected. Nottingham Forest owner Evangelos Marinakis is holding out firm for a British record-breaking package worth up to £130 million. Anderson is keen on the move, and direct club-to-club negotiations are continuing. Manchester City are optimistic and highly confident about securing a contract extension with Joško Gvardiol. The club has sent a new proposal featuring significantly improved terms to the Croatian defender to fend off heavy interest from top European clubs. Wolves have reached a verbal agreement in principle to appoint Cesar Peixoto as their new head coach. Following initial interest reported by O Jogo, the Premier League side has moved quickly to secure the Portuguese manager, who has highly impressed with record results at Gil Vicente. The 20-year-old German talent completes a permanent move to newly promoted Bundesliga side SV Elversberg on a 4-year contract, fulfilling his dream of top-flight football after spending last season on loan at Hertha BSC. Jordan Larsson has agreed to personal terms and accepted a contract proposal from Saudi side Al Ettifaq. The Swedish winger is coming off a stellar season with 28 goal contributions, and direct club-to-club talks will now proceed to finalize the transfer fee. Genoa are closing in on a permanent deal to sign the Italian attacking midfielder. Despite Roma manager Daniele De Rossi pushing strongly for Baldanzi to stay put, the club is ready to finalize the agreement for a €9.5 million fee. AC Milan are actively advancing talks to appoint a new head coach. Despite heavy speculation, a deal is not yet completed or close with Crystal Palace manager Oliver Glasner. Former Man United boss Ruben Amorim and Al Ahly manager Matthias Gisel both remain strong candidates in the running. That's all for today's transfer roundup on Tiki Taka Sport. Which transfer story surprised you the most? Will these deals happen, or are there even bigger moves still to come? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Tiki Taka Sport, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest transfer news, breaking updates, and football stories from around the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay tuned and stay passionate about football. Tiki Taka Sport, where football news never stops.